Hello and welcome to Daily Art Day number 2863. And I'm going to be changing up how I do my daily posts. But before I get into that, I'm actually working on Sarah Michelle Gellar as Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And this is the beginning of it. And I kind of want to go through my process real quick. Material-wise, it's going to be all in graphite, probably some charcoal into there. Maybe not. I haven't decided on that. I'm using Bristol paper, the smooth surface, not the vellum surface. It's super smooth. It's smoother than the vellum. And I tend to like that surface a lot more. I don't have to worry about the interstices in the paper to mess up my shading. So that's the materials. And just, an assortment of graphite, charcoal, things like that. I don't think that's too necessary. Anyway, the process is this. So I do a lot of research in trying to find imagery. Actually, this is her head on a different picture of her body because I didn't like the body from that one. But I did a lot of research on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, her history, who she was, other blog writing about her. And what I do is I come up with, moving my chair out of the way, I come up with some idea about the character. And now what I'm doing is I'm actually logging this research in my external brain. I'm using Obsidian right now. And I come up with some initial words. The initial words for this one, for this drawing, is strong female, fierce, teenager, unimportant, unintelligent, stereotypical female, hero journey, valley girl. And I wanted to kind of show the dichotomy between her character. She starts out in this way, the valley girl, this kind of thing, that becomes a fierce hero. But she has a bit of both. And one of the blogs I was reading about actually describes that really well. And says that basically not only is she fierce, but she's also vulnerable. She's selfless and breakable at the same time. Then I was looking at other strong female roles like Wonder Woman 2019, Arya Stark, Hermione Granger, Sarah Connor from the Terminator, Ripley from the Aliens, and Leia from Star Wars. But what I'm trying to do is come up with a set of words like selfless and vulnerable, fierce, breakable, and then determine how can I actually display those in art material. So how can I depict a dichotomy of a character in a drawing? Fierce, straight, confident in dark lines in charcoal or graphite. Vulnerable, soft, shaded, with curves and a light touch. So we're describing these words, or I'm going to try and describe these words within the drawing that I do. But the first part of it is just at least getting some sort of image to start with, right? I don't like picking out an image and just going directly with that image. I need to adjust it in some way and do more with it. The one thing I knew is that I wanted her to give this really intense stare. I mean, she has a beauty about her, a softness about her, but in the eyes you could tell that she can kick some butt, definitely. So, a more complex character than I was thinking. And that's how I've started all of my most of all of my Phantom Fitness drawings. A lot of them were just drawings. Other ones are trying to do more than that. They're trying to tell a story. They're trying to communicate more than just what they are. And I want to come back to my daily art posts. So these last few daily art posts, I've been saying more in my videos because I suck at writing, honestly. And I've been trying to impart too much wisdom in these daily art posts, and my writing has just been terrible about it. So I want to focus more on quality posts. So I'm only going to do that kind of post maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. We'll see how it works out. And the daily art posts are going to be pretty quick. I'll continue to do these videos because I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. I can get some information out really quickly. And even though you're not seeing me, I'm right behind the camera. I mean, I can show myself. Hi. But it's a way for me to talk out what I'm thinking about. It helps me codify what I'm thinking about. It helps me give you an idea into my life, into my working life, this kind of thing, and what I'm doing. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. So I'm going to keep my daily art post short, and then hopefully have a regular art tip post once a week that is much more extensive, really researched, hopefully written well, if I can actually get better at writing. And I find it interesting that I was watching I'm going to get a book. I was watching a Let's Draw with Steve Houston. He's a teacher. He's been a teacher for years. He's an amazing artist. And he is going into some classes on writing. And there's such an interesting connection between writing and art that wants to communicate. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you communicate with language, you communicate with graphite charcoal. And here I am doing more than I want to on my daily post. Okay, kind of have to save that for an art tip. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep creating.